What's happening, y'all? Okay, sorry. Let me get centered here. How's it going? I'm Allie Burns. Welcome to Morning Wood, brought to you by Picks and Parlays. I got a couple of them for you. We did pretty good yesterday, guys. We hit both of our teasers. That was really good. Hit some of our straight bets. Hey, Ron, you're up and at 'em. So I got 3 today. I'm working on the Mountain West. I don't feel great. I'll tell you guys that now. I don't feel super great today. Maybe a little hungover, maybe a little stomach flu. I don't know. But either way, I'm not feeling great. But I did work anyway, because that's what I do, because I'm a professional. So I did 3 of them. I did, hey guys. I did Wyoming at SDSU, New Mexico at Fresno State, and Air Force at SJSU. So we're in the Mountain West. And I'm just kind of really working on totals right now. Good morning, Charlie. Thank you, Nico. You need it. I haven't felt well for like 3 days. I don't know what's going on, but I did drink last night, and then that kind of, and whatever, it is what it is, but here we go. Okay, so Wyoming at SDSU. The total, it's SDSU minus 15.5, and the total's 141. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Bo? So I did my number magic that I do. 141.5 is our number here. So when I average all the SDSU stuff, I'm in the 130 range, right? And that's because their defense is really, really good. Hey, Elliot. Their defense is really, really good. In their last 2 games against Air Force, though, the totals came in at 159 and 150, which kind of shocked me. The 2 before that were 102 and 123. So it all averages around the 130s. Now, Wyoming, let me just start by saying I think this is too many points. The 15.5. I feel like it's too many points. But remember how we talked about with the big numbers to tease them? I did it last night with that Colorado State Boise State game. Oh no, it wasn't that one, but we checked that one off, didn't we? We did tease Colorado State. We didn't need to, but with the UNLV Utah State game, I had it on 2 different teasers. So I had UNLV plus 13 on one and Utah State minus 1 on the other, and they both cashed, right? This kind of feels like that sort of. Hey, Doug, Colorado, I haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, Jack. Hey, Renald. Yeah, Lakers last night. I told you guys I'm not NBA. I thought if there was ever a time for the Lakers, it would have been yesterday, but this is why I don't NBA. Although I did on my total chaos, we tied. I was 3-1 and Dan was 3-1 for the NBA. So, hey, I got a thing going with my totals. Doesn't matter what sport you are, I guess. So I think with this one, I might take Wyoming with the plus 15, but stick it in a teaser and get more points out of it. So I was kind of looking at it that way. Or you could look at it. Oh, I see. We got an Italy guy. I know. I need any vacation. I don't think you guys realize how holed up in my house I am. In Las Vegas, we still do the at-home school. So we're here all day doing school. I'm doing this. I do 3 shows a day for Picks and Parlays. So it's like, I don't leave my house ever. So I could use a vacation. I'd be cool with that, Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I think 15.5 is a whole lot of points. I might tease Wyoming, but yeah, I know I dig the teasing thing. But I think on the 141, I feel like I want to, I feel like I want to take it under, but really I feel like I want to take it over. And no, we're going to go under because that's what our numbers say to do, is to go under. And Wyoming scores less points on the road. So I'm going to write that down. We're going to go under the 141, and I'm going to tease Wyoming 15.5 plus 6. Okay, up next we have New Mexico. What's my IG? What's an IG? I don't know what an IG is. Should I? Am I supposed to? I don't. Instagram? I don't Instagram. That's why I don't know what that is. I'm an old lady. I don't Instagram. I'm off the gram. I still Facebook. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, so New Mexico at Fresno State. This one for me was a total over. New Mexico's coming in at 130 to 131, so that's over. But Fresno is a 139, and when Fresno plays at home, they bump up to a 146. New Mexico on the road is 125, but New Mexico is always on the road, remember, because they don't have a home court right now because of COVID. They're playing in Texas, so they're always on the road. But so that would still put us back if that we use that theory. Then we're at a 130. So I like Fresno going over 129.5. I like that one a lot. The -6.5 on the side there. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah. I like Fresno minus the 6.5. They're a very scrappy team. Although I will say that New Mexico has like shown some signs of life in the past couple games, but they were playing SJSU. So I'm going to go over on this one, and last 5, 137. And I'm going to take Fresno is how I'm going to do that. Minus the 6.5. I'm not even going to tease that. I think, but again, that's the thing with these Mountain West games. I'm like trying to talk myself out of taking them both in teasers on opposite sides, you know, like get my 3 dogs on one side and tease them up, and get my 3 favorites on the other and tease them down. So that's just my own personal stuff that I'm working with. What's up, Sam? How about Rutgers -3 against the spread? Okay. Let's look at that. What do you guys in the chat think about Michigan State at Rutgers? I was like a big fader of Michigan State for a while this season. They were in a bunch of turnover trouble, and it just didn't seem like they could figure it all out. And then, you know, Rutgers was kind of kicking butt and taking names, and then they kind of fell off the map too. Hold on, we'll pull it up here and check it out. So we're showing Rutgers -2.5, a total of 141.5. I mean, I like Rutgers at home. I'm not going to say I don't. I just got to peek at Michigan State. What do you got? Let's look in the chat. What do you guys think? Hey, Kurt, how's it going? Do we know if Stroud, Fresno's guard, is playing tonight? That's a good question. Boom. Anybody know the answer to that? Okay, basketball. I'll check out Rutgers real quick. Boop. And they're in the big, what are they, Big 10, right? Yep. It's -3 on this. It's -2 on covers. That might, I don't want to keep telling you guys to tease things, but yeah, Rutgers fell off the map there, but then they popped back on and beat Indiana, in Bloomington by 4. And then Michigan State just lost to Purdue. They beat Rutgers 68-45 in Michigan State. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3. I mean, 113 was the total there. I mean, that would kind of, yeah, they did smoke them. Stroud is questionable so far. Derek says he is. Derek, I wanted to talk to you. If you really do want to do videos, send me a message like on Twitter or something with your info, and I'll talk to you. Zach likes Belmont all the way. I don't know about that Rutgers MSU. It's 2 teams that I don't have like a grasp on. Craig loves Rutgers. All right. I was right about Wisconsin, though, wasn't I, Craig? I was right about that. Man, we went dog hunting yesterday. It's so jacked up in the COVID era to find a dog right now. It's kicking my butt. Okay, so Tuesday, Auburn, Wednesday, Drake, today, UAB. Okay. What's UAB doing? Leg Show says his plan is number 1 today. Bradley, Weber, Fresno, Islanders, Knights. I definitely like Fresno. Oh, wow, that's a big dog, isn't it? I made you cash, Virgil. Did I do that? That's what I do. Well, I try to do. He calls it a revenge game. Well, I get that, but then why didn't you take Wisconsin when they just played Maryland? If that was a revenge game, Craig. Oh my God, an Italian Mastiff. Hey, Tony. Okay. Like I said, I didn't do my numbers on them. Both of these teams are like in weird spots, so I'm not sure. I mean, -3 says it's going to be a close game. Maybe it's a teasing situation. Ooh, Oregon State +13 says Jeffrey. We cashed on them big last week. Remember that money line against the Ducks +400? That was a good day. Okay. Oh, I don't feel good, y'all. Where is Oregon State? This should be a later game, right? Oh, my Houstons are playing today. My Cougars. Yeah, UAB is against Middle Tennessee State. Yeah, I do like UAB in that spot. There was like 2 years ago, I really liked Middle Tennessee State, and then they kind of fell off the map. Our Memphis is back against SMU. We cashed them 2 days ago. Why can't I find the Beavers? There we go. Oh, shit, sugar. Okay, at USC, I am unimpressed with USC. Yes, I really do like that bet, and I'm going to write it on the paper. Like I said, we do a really good job of coming up with our own picks. Yesterday, what did we do? Sam Houston State, if you teased it, this little teaser we made cashed, FSU, Florida, and Sam Houston State. And then the Kent State, Utah State, Colorado State, our state teaser, that cashed too. So we had 2 good teasers there. They're rocked and rolled. And then I was 2-2 on the totals. And then straight bet Colorado also. So we had that. Oh, and I straight bet James Madison. So I had those going on too. Okay, sorry. I'm like a little bit all over the place. But yes, I do like the Oregon State. Plus, it says 12 now where I'm at. So that's where we're at. Sam Houston State, Ohio State, Colorado State. That was yesterday. But yeah, I hit that over on OSU. I think I did. Penn State, OSU. I hit that over. Tony likes the Zags first half. That seems to be, a lot of people play that pretty regularly. I love LIU. My plan number 2. I like your organized here, leg show. I like that. LIU, Long Island, in progress, full game, and the following first half, Gonzaga, USC, Houston, and Weber. I like first half Houston too. Although if I bet on him, it's not going to happen. Did you guys see how I didn't bet on Arkansas yesterday and I let you guys cash on them? Because I told you if I would have bet that game, it would have never happened. USC is going to blow them out. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, the teasers were good. The Memphis games will be all defense. Yeah, and we it went under last time too, didn't it? I'm gonna write Memphis on my little paper. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. I might have to look at that. I don't want to get high on them. I don't like betting teams back to back that way. The whiteboard. Elliot says the Rockets roll today. Rutgers wins, and Vegas Golden Knights. Those are his best 3 bets. So there we go on that. Zachary says Houston -16.5, UAB -10, Belmont -5, and TCU +15. Those are his picks. Like they did the other day when they lost by 20. Hey, I don't think so. Okay, so I did have one more. I did Air Force and SJSU. My picks for the day, I like Fresno to go over. I like Fresno on the side. With the SDSU, Wyoming at SDSU, I'm putting Wyoming into a teaser and up in the points. That looks like a lot of points for me. And I know San Diego State's capable of it, don't get me wrong, but Wyoming's kind of been stepping up their jam lately. So I'll take a chance on you, Wyoming. And then I picked that one to go under the total also. I'm not like crazy about that. It's just kind of where I'm at. Okay, so then Air Force, the total there's 143. Air Force -4.5. And this one I was looking to go over. And the reason why the SJSU games tend to go over is because SJSU is so bad. So anyone who's a decent shooting team is going to score on you. Air Force is a better team than they look like. I mean, they're not like a good team, don't get me wrong, but they're not the worst team that was ever in the Mountain West ever. Kansas first half, for anyone worried about a backdoor cover in garbage time. Let's look at the old Jayhawks. They're playing TCU minus 14.5. TCU's 2-1 on the road, 2-1 against the spread. Kansas 6-1 at home, but they're only 2-4 against the spread at home. I don't know about that one. I'm not into Kansas. Kansas is one of the big ones, like the Duke, UNC, Michigan State, Kansas, Kentucky. Like none of them are the same team, you know, that we've known for our whole existence of freaking watching basketball, or mine anyway. They are not the same teams. So I'm like in a fade those teams kind of a place in my life. So there's that for you. So that's what I got going on. I'm again, guys, sorry, I don't feel great today. So I'm sorry I'm not my normal self. Tony says Kansas is going to roll today, but the first half is good. Okay, I'll write it on my paper. First half, Houston, Kansas, and Gonzaga is what you guys were saying too. If you're just joining, don't forget, give a thumbs up, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and blue bloods, the upper echelon, the top shelfers, if you will, the top shelfers. I don't know. I mean, I like TCU. Because remember, Zach said he liked TCU plus 15. It's a good amount of points. And again, if you tease them, then you're getting 21 points. Kevin likes UTEP money line. I've seen a couple of you in here with UTEP going on. The old University of Texas, El Paso. Where are you? I need times, guys. You're gonna throw games at me. I need times. There we go. They're playing University of Texas San Antonio. All right. We got a UTSA and a UTEP. UTSA's very good at home. 7-1, 3-1-1 against the spread. San Antonio is. UTEP getting a 1.5 on the road. They're 2-5 on the road, 4-3 against the spread. I don't know. I would lean more for the home team there. But I haven't capped it. You want to give me a reason? You want to give me a reason, Kevin Ramirez? You know something I don't know? Gonzaga game, the chat kind of feels like we take Gonzaga first half. That was the deal. Stanford at Arizona. Does Stanford, are they still dealing with their discipline? I feel like Leg Show magazine knows the answer to this. Is Stanford still dealing with their stuff they were dealing with? I think they had like disciplinary issues or something, didn't they? Arizona, I was not like a believer in Arizona at the beginning of the season. They played kind of a weak schedule, but they've really showed up. I'll give it to you, Arizona. I'll give it to you. They used to be a team I liked a lot back in the what was his name? Lute Olson days. Let me find him real quick on here. That's Arizona. Let's see if Leg Show said anything. UTSA going to win by 7 or 8. Easy. Yeah, I like San Antonio in that spot. I will say, especially when you get those kind of little teams. But that's another one that you could tease on one and tease. Well, you could tease them on the same thing. You know, like you could take both of them and tease them 6 points and then cash them both for that matter. But with real close games like that, I kind of like it to go that way. Raymond Reddington says Michigan State under 142. Cash that in. Zags are going over first half. Zags will have 80. You keep getting interrupted. Brian says Arizona wins, but did they cover, Brian? But did they cover? That's the question here. I agree. Arizona, here they are right here. Stanford just beat UCLA in overtime. Lost to Colorado. I don't know how you lose to freaking Utah if you're Stanford. And then Arizona's on a 3-game winning streak. 2 of those games were ASU, though, and they did just get beat up by Oregon State. I think 8's a lot for that matchup. 8.5 looks like a lot of points. Hey, Jay Campbell, 289. I agree with you. Arizona probably wins that game, but I don't know, 8.5. I don't know. I'm gonna put that on my little thing. Izzy minus 8.5. Okay. Red Wings money line, says our friend Keith McDonald. Here's Leg Show. Thank you, friend. Stanford, don't know, but they had an emotional win against UCLA. It could be a letdown spot. Yeah, and you're on the road against a real hungry Arizona team that's got momentum. Their defenses line up, but Arizona does score more. They rebound more. They have more assists. They block more. I mean, these are just like our basic stats, right? We can all pull that up. But 8.5 just feels like, I don't know, like a bunch of points. Thanks for the teaser. I'm not doing it again, but not on, I'm doing it again, but not on FanDuel. What happened at FanDuel? I'm a William Hiller. I do Bill Hill is my site. Oh, Sutton's got, I love the name Sutton. Bruins money line, Canadians money line, Coyotes under, Memphis plus points, and Rice under is what he's doing there. Players out, I think 3 of them. Is that Stanford, Sam? Is that what we're talking about? Hi, Alfredo. Keith. Take the over for the Arizona game is what Splash Brothers Trick Shot says. Take the over 143. Yeah, I can see that. It's Stanford who's not doing the scoring. They're like in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, but Arizona's in the 80s and 90s. Even in their loss, they're in the 70s. Stanford's still in their 60s. All right. Rask is out for breaking news. Kurt alert. Rask is out for the Bruins. Rice, North Texas just got canceled. So there's that. Elliot B says Northern Colorado covers. Belmont money line at the half. Bradley money line. Let me look at Belmont. We were dicking around with them the other day, weren't we? Austin P. My little peanuts. 152. Yeah, Belmont's crushing on the road record, 6-0. I mean, when you're 16-1, you're going to have that. -5 seems a little short. Oh, but it was at 7. So why is the line going that way? Just a first glance at that line, it looks a little bit short, and it's moving in the Belmont direction, or in the Austin P direction, 7 to a 5. I don't put a ton of stock into that, but I do notice it. You know, it will not change my play at all, the way the line's moving, but it's more of like a confirmation of the play kind of a thing, right? So I don't know, maybe look into that. Just be wary of that. Anyone else have feelings about Belmont? But money line at the half, I do like that. Actually, I might just write that down. Nah, even as I don't feel it, even as I write it, I don't feel that. Stanford has 3 players out. There you go. So it's not too many points if they don't have all their dudes in. Yeah, UAB killer against the spread. They were like number 1 or 2. Yeah, thank you, Sam. Thank you for that. Antonio Allen says that the Bradley game goes over for sure. I've got a teaser going, Jonathan. I'm working on some things right here. Yeah, I mean, I like to build my teasers just from what we're talking about. And if it stands out to me, I'll jot it down. And then by the end of our show, we have a teaser that all of us made together, right? Cal plus 8. It's Cal doing it. Oh, my Bobby Hurleys, my ASUs, the old Sun Devils. Been really disappointed in the Sun Devils this season. Again, that's a hard one for me because I don't like to bet on my teams, and ASU is kind of one of those because of Bob, and same with Duke and Houston. I don't typically bet on them. I do like that Arizona. That's gonna be in our teaser with an Oregon State. Kurt, can I tease first halves? Kurt Alexander. Kurt's who taught me how to tease. He got me onto this kick. Am I allowed to tease first halves? Can we do that? Yeah, the dude abide's been cashing on Belmont all season. Yeah, everyone has. They're 16-1. Northern Colorado over 132.5 tonight is pure testosterone to me. But all right. Yeah, I'm on Fresno. That was one of my plays. It's like you guys don't even care about my picks. You just want to tell me yours, and then I'll build you a parlay, and we can all go make money. No, you can't tease halves. Okay, Dustin, thank you. I didn't think so, but it was worth an ask, right? No can do. We know this. Now we know this. This we know. Hey, Lawrence. Okay, so good play ideas. And ISC? Who's ISC? Was that a USC or is it like Iowa State? I don't know. We don't know this. Okay, so my picks, if you're just coming in, I like the Fresno, New Mexico at Fresno to go over 129.5. I like, and actually that is going to be teased because that's such a low number that if we take it over, it'll bring us down to a 123. So we're going to go Fresno over. And then I like Fresno on the side there as well, minus the 6.5. Air Force SJSU. I like Air Force on the side. And I'm looking at this to go over. That's kind of what my numbers are going. Iowa State Cyclones. I don't like them. I'm a Hawkeye fan. I don't like the Cyclones. Rutgers money line, SMU money line, and USC first half, says Lawrence Cross. I know, I'm just teasing you guys. Jacksonville State covers every week. What are they doing? I like a good Jacksonville State. Oh, here they are. Moorhead State. Oh, but I love Moorhead too. Who doesn't love Moorhead, right? That's a clincher. Jacksonville -4. They're only 1-3 against the spread at home, whereas Moorhead's 5-2 against the spread on the road. All right, Jacksonville State is what he says. And like we did with Texas, you can take that -4 at home and turn it into a +2 at home. I'm into that with fours. I don't know if it's going on my list, though, because I do like Moorhead. And I've cashed them a couple times this season. Do I want to tease Moorhead and get 10 points with them? I don't know. SDSU game, I think that's a lot of points, but I'm going to put Wyoming on that teaser plus the 15.5 is what I'm going to do there. I liked SDSU to go under, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? I don't love it, but that's what the way the numbers came out. Oh, I don't feel good. I heard hot garbage up there. What were we talking about? Nebraska Huskers. The old Corn Huskers. Like Belmont first half cover, not the whole game. Okay. Yeah, we have Belmont money line first half on our sheet here. So that one's going around. Austin Peay +5 is sneaky good dog. My buddies who rarely bets college basketball, that's big money on games. You're welcome. That's what I was saying. That's a short line, you know, and it's moving towards Austin Peay. So is somebody injured at Belmont or what's going on there? It just looked short. You know, it just kind of looks short. Yeah, the New Mexico offense is hot garbage. I get you there. Yeah, they're showing signs of life against SJSU. But I think Fresno will use the opportunity to beat them right up. Kansas first half. I know, I don't go well. Take Kansas on the teaser. All right, we'll stick them over here. Yeah, I think that's a good play. I like that. Okay. You tease the Rutgers. I think that's a good call. You get plus points at home. I'm into that. 4-game parlay from Anthony White is saying Belmont money line, Winthrop, Gonzaga, and Weber. A lot of you are on Weber. Weber. I think it's Weber. A lot of you are on Weber today. Let me take a peek at them because maybe they need to go on our teaser also. Oh, gosh. Idaho. Idaho's 0-4. They're 0-11 on the season. They're 0-4 at home against the spread as well. Weber, 1-4 on the road, 3-2 against the spread. I'm not going to get involved with that. That has shit show written on it, for lack of a better term. That just looks like a shit show. Like here, like today's Idaho State's day, they're getting 11.5 points at home. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. My first initial reaction is I don't want to be involved. So there's that. Okay, let me cruise through real quick. So for our teaser right now, excuse me. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. We've got Oregon State plus 12. I like Arizona minus 8.5. So that would make it Oregon State plus 18. Arizona minus 2.5. Fresno going over 129. We'll put that total at 123.5. And then you guys like Kansas. I don't like it. I don't want to write it down. I do. Mother, you know what I'm doing right now. I got to tell you, that Austin P, I like that little Austin P. I'm maybe not going to tell you guys to do it, but I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to get on some Austin P. I don't know if I'm going to tease him or just straight bet him. That line just looks very suspicious. Remember I told you guys the other night when Nevada was playing Wyoming and Nevada was -3. I'm like, why would that be what Nevada is? Like, that's a super short line. And then guess what happened? Wyoming beat him outright. That's what happened. Okay, so AU minus 14.5 would put us at minus 8.5. I don't know. There's a lot of you that were on TCU money line too. And like I said, I'm just not that into Kansas. So that's up to you guys. If you want Kansas in your thing, you can do it. Because like even on our 3-team teaser, one of them, I threw UNLV on one. And I threw some other team on the other. So, I mean, we can add things. We're just trying to build a little base, right? Trying to build a little base. Do we like Rutgers there? They could go on our teaser. I don't know. A lot of you do like Rutgers. We could tease them into a plus. Winthrop is playing UNC Asheville. That game should sail over. It's 156. Both of those teams, that's my Big South. Both of those teams rock and roll is what they do. Asheville's not great on the road. Sugar, do I want to tease Asheville and get 18 points out of a UNC Asheville? It kind of feels like I do. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like I do. Let me check back in with you guys. Revenge spot for Rutgers. Yeah. Kansas is good. They beat the best team. No. Freaking. Careful on Belmont tonight. This is what I'm saying. Careful on Belmont tonight, my people. I'm telling you guys, Austin P plus 5 is a real popular play. Okay, I'm sticking them on the parlay. Thank you, Robert Allen. I felt it. But we're going to stick them in our teaser so we can get some more points with them. So that plus 5 will turn into a plus 11 at home. Leg Show says Austin Peay's underachieved this year, but they're the better team. It's my personal best bet tonight. Southeast Missouri State isn't going to beat them. Oh, wait. Holy crap, you guys move. Sorry, this is my game of the year, so they might be more motivated than usual. Okay, here it is. SIU Edwardsville is getting 2.5 points, and they are the better team. This is my personal best bet tonight. Southeast Missouri State isn't going to beat them. So SIU Edwardsville. Let's look. What do we have? Okay. And Northern Arizona's let me down this year. They were like one of my little, like my South Dakota State, like that little team no one knows about. And then you just like cash them all season. Lipscomb was that way a couple years ago. Man, did I make some money on Lipscomb. They had some kid that was lights out. He's gone, and now they suck again. Now they're just regular old Lipscomb. Okay, so Southeast Missouri State. So your play, SIU Edwardsville plus 2.5 points on the road against Southeast Missouri State. All right, that's your personal best. Edwardsville. Oh, sugar balls. So it'd be plus 2.5. Would be plus 8.5. All right. I'll get on that. Yeah, the Rice game got postponed. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Withrop UNC Asheville just screams over to me. And that conference they will light each other up. I think it was 156. So I'm going to put that on my teaser sheet too. Withrop, and then we could get it down to a 150 and take it over a 150, which I like a little bit more. See what I mean with the teasers? That's the thing, right? You're trying to get value. I'm laying off of the Rutgers game and the KU game. I don't know. Okay. Oh my God, I don't feel good. Okay. So here we go. Let's do some final answers here. Yeah, I played poker I was talking about last night. They say fold. I burnt my finger right there. But yeah, they say fold. Yeah, I like that Austin Peay play. Yeah, I used to play a lot of poker. Withrop's going to cover. I mean, I'm with that, but Asheville, they get real angry. They get real riled up. Not angry. That's the wrong word. You want UAB on there? Yeah, they are a good covering team. Let me just look at them one more time. Middle Tennessee. Minus 10.5 for UAB. And we could put them on there to go down. UAB minus 10.5 would be minus 4.5. Okay, so we got some little things going on here. Fresno, I like that. I really do like that Austin Peay pick. Austin Peay pick. I just might money line them just because. Weber State minus 11 fade Idaho. Yeah, a lot of you are on Weber. You have P by 13.5 plus 13.5. Love Arizona. Yeah, they're on our teaser. We do love Arizona today. Don't go against MSU tonight. Yeah, see, I don't know. And we've talked about this before also, that those bigger games, the lines are sharper, because the odds makers all know who everybody's going to bet on. Everybody's not about to freaking get down on Austin Peay. Only the sharps like us know about Austin Peay, right? But for your normal average Joe bettor, I mean, they're going to be betting on the MSUs and the teams that they've heard of before because they think they know something about them. Yeah, I liked him. I didn't want to fade Moorhead. I'm with you. I like Moorhead, but someone else was on the other side, so I'm going to step out of that. Eli disagrees with you, Anthony. Everybody was very much on Rutgers today. But MSU did blow them out, but it is a revenge spot. But I mean, Arizona, not Arizona State. Yeah, I'm with you. This, Robert. So that's the not Arizona State, right? So Arizona -4.5 first half is your third and last play on college basketball bets for tonight. I'm glad I finally caught you live. It's always peaceful watching your videos. Oh, thanks, Robert. Okay, so final picks for the teaser that we've been doing. Wait, let me pop. Is it really? Well, stick my foot in my mouth. Austin P. Belmont's the game with the most cash wagered so far by a lot too. Funny. That is funny. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. It's not, the bigger games are going to have the more action. So the smaller teams are where I like to kind of, I don't want to call it bottom feed because it's not that, but I like to stay in the smaller schools because I feel like the lines are less sharp. And by the way, well, I don't even want to say that. Well, I was going to say, by the way, this season is unlike any other season that we have ever had. We have so many brand new bettors that are coming onto the scene. If you want do I help with NBA picks? I'm not good at them. Don't trust Rutgers in close games. They shoot 53%. I'm doing a $750 parlay, and it's more likely we'll have UTSA and under 142.5 USC game. I like that UTSA. I might add them. How many points were they getting? What's happening? You didn't, I mean, you missed a lot. We've been, we're doing our thing. We're doing our thing. Okay, so we'll do a recap here. I did want to check out UTSA real quick because I did like them. I felt like I even wrote them down. And then here they are. -1.5. I might tease that in there. Okay, so now we got a teaser going. So that would be -1.5 would be what's -5 plus 5.5. Is that right? Oh, my brain is going away. I need to lay down. I swear I have a fever. Anyway, okay. So what I'm looking now, part of building a teaser is knowing how to put it together correctly. Last night I nailed putting a teaser together correctly. So that's something I'm still working on with teasers. Okay. So that's your thing, right? The reason that the most bet game is you got a lot of public money on Belmont and a lot of sharps are on Austin P. So there you go. You hit a lot in your parlays. They're not parlays, they're teasers. I am anti-parlay. Like, I don't parlay. It's a dirty word for me. But I kind of dig the teaser because I'm getting the value with the points so I can justify it. Okay, so if we're going to build, where's the white? Let's bring the whiteboard back. All right, so I can look at this properly while we write it out. Whiteboard. Moneyline Rutgers. I'm staying off it, Eli. I'm staying right off it. Okay, so I've got two totals in there. I like to stick my totals together. So I like the Winthrop game, Winthrop, over, and that'll bring us to a 150. And I like Fresno over, and that'll bring us to a 123.5. Then I'm going to take, I'm going to do UAB would be a -4.5. And then I'm going to stick them with, oh God, SIU plus 8.5. Let's plus 5.5. Oregon State plus 18 with Arizona -2.5. And Austin P. I'm taking Austin P straight up. I'll tell you guys that. Lewis says we're crazy that UTSA. See, I'm Lecture says there's more value teasing spreads than totals. I get that, but my totals, you guys know my totals are a lot of times really close. No, it's not Corona. It's my stomach. This has been like a 3-day thing, man. It's just like, I didn't sleep well last night. So like now I'm drained and I'm freaking hot. I don't feel good. Okay. So then Austin P plus 11. And who else did we have? UAB. We've got, okay, wait. UAB, Withrop, SIU, it's U, and U. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is what we got. You can add and subtract. Let me take this down. You're welcome for Colorado State last night. You guys talked a lot of crap to me about Boise yesterday. You know that? You talked a whole truck ton of crap to me about Boise. So suck it. No, I'm just kidding. That's how it goes. You talked a lot of crap to me about Drake too, and you were right on that one. So, okay. So I'm going to stick something else with that. I don't know yet, but it might be like one of these or something else. But these two I like together. UAB, SIU, and San Antonio. I'll stick them together. And then Oregon State, Arizona, and Austin P. And those are their numbers when they're teased. So that's kind of, I know, maybe that's what I need is a beer. Bud Light fixes everything. So that's kind of where I'm at on those. And like I said, you can add, you can subtract. If there's something you really, really like, I know. I had to use it for my late night happy hour show that I did with the ESPN radio guys. We were trying to think of a name for the podcast. And so that we're using one. Jared, we've been through our Drake discussion. Yeah, Kurt was all over me last night about Drake. He's like, why don't you just give out Drake as a pick every day? I'm like, because I'm supposed to be a handicapper. You want me to just come on and tell you the teams that cover every time and that's your free pick? I'm like, they know that, Kurt. They know Drake. Like, I don't need to bring that into their world. They know. You took a screenshot of the whiteboard. No, it's not a parlay. It's a teaser. It's 3 teasers. I'm going to tease 3 things. Those 3 groups here. We'll do it one more time. But I am going to add something with them. Maybe a total, maybe a side. I don't know. But if you want to screenshot it, there it is. But yeah, so I'm going to do 3. My best play of the day. Honestly, I love Austin P. I'm into it. I didn't even handicap it. But that line looks short. Belmont's a cover darling. I got people in the chat telling me about it. So I really do like Austin P. I like Fresno. I don't know. My numbers didn't like quite come out for me today. You know, like you just want them to do a certain thing. And today they just weren't doing it. He says, this guy says Lewis. Sorry, not this guy. Lewis. Be careful with that over on Fresno, New Mexico State over. Both teams suck. Play the under. Yeah, but when 2 suck teams get together, Fresno, I don't think Fresno is as bad as, no, they're pretty bad. They really are. They're a scrappy little team, you know. They're missing a guy. I moved too fast. Okay. Screenshot time. Everybody get ready. Everybody get ready. Ba, ba, ba. There. I'm going to get out of your screenshot. Got it? In 3, 2. I'm going to take Austin P on the money line just to feel a little froggy. Taking him with the points is a good idea. And then teasing him plus 11 is what I did on I'm going to put him in that teaser too. Yeah, it's group of 3 teasers. No, one's 3 team, one's 3 team, and the 2 totals, I'm going to add something to it. This is what I'm saying. This is kind of just like where I'm at. And I'll write these down and then I'll kind of go dick around and I'll build it out. So this is kind of what I'm doing. But I'm going to take them on the money line because I like the play. The book is showing you UAB minus 6.5. These numbers are, wait. Did I do math wrong? Sometimes I do that. Those numbers are the teased numbers. They've already been teased. I did the math, hopefully. UAB, yeah, I'm sure. Wow, you're showing UAB at -6.5 at your book. I've still got him at -10.5 right here. Let me see what William Hill says. What do you guys get in the chat? What's your UAB number if you can look? What are you getting them at? What's Air Force doing laying my 4.5 points on San Yeah, that's just the Mountain West. Usually I'm pretty good at Mountain West. And I just I don't feel it today. I think Air Force is the play, though. If you're going to play the side, I have liked Air Force. And SJSU, they're just awful. Just a really bad team. Like, why is your school putting money into that awful team? Yeah, UAB 10.5. Okay. So you're there. Yeah, if you're getting 6.5, you're getting, I mean, it's a better number. Lane Pacho now, I can't do SIU. Who should I put in their place? So if we're not into Edwardsville, who else is on that one? Pick something else. Pick something else. I mean, you guys can cross those all over. You can make whatever parlay. There's 8 of them on there. Stick them together, whatever you like. Add one to them. The opening line was -6, but it's jumped up to 10.5. Okay. Robert, you're good. I mean, I want you to come on my show every day and help. You're an excellent researcher guy over there. Yeah, everyone's got 10.5. So, I mean, how do we think of this? On one hand, you're getting a way better number. And if we like UAB, then, then there you go. That's weird. Where are you at, guy whose book is trash? Nick Ortega, where are you at? Okay, so are we good here? Is there anything else we need to talk about? I want to lay down. So yeah, like I said, the 8 plays that are going into teasers, I'm going to do Oregon State, Arizona, Austin P, UAB, Edwardsville, San Antonio, Withrop over, Fresno over. But now we're hearing a lot of talk about not liking Fresno, and I could feel you on that. See, this is what I mean. I just don't feel good. But 129 to 1, I mean, teasing that down to 123. All right. Should we leave Fresno off? I don't know. I'm hot. I don't feel good. Let's talk about Creighton. Oh, Weber, a lot of you really yeah, you'll bounce back, girl. We all have those days. Yeah, everybody hit like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. You want to talk? Didn't Creighton played Hall last night, right? I was on Hall, and I think I was on the under. Yeah, I didn't get that one. I did not get that one. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. And Leg Show Magazine, you're a great one, too. Oh, Ron Jeremy Hyatt. Yeah, New Mexico is really bad. Okay, so Robert got UAB at 9.5 last night. Yeah, I'm going to tease him. I like to tease him. It seems like you guys are really into him. So if you're looking for something to replace, I know everybody's kind of been on. Ron Jeremy says keep Fresno. Yeah, I think it's a low enough number, but I'm looking at it and it's against Boise, it was 124. New Mexico against SJSU, 118. UNLV was 99. That 124 against Boise was fluky, though. They've gone over 130 in every single one of their conference games, except for that one. Creighton's your team. I have a good friend, Scott Yars is his name. I went to high school with him, and he was Creighton's pitcher on their baseball team. He got a scholarship to go there and play. So yeah, I like Creighton too. I got friends. I got the friends. Yes, Creighton won and it went over. Yeah, I was off on that one. Anything else? Yeah, we'll all bounce back. That's what we're here. We're going to help each other, right? I dig our little show here. I dig that we do this with each other. And it's not just me telling you who I like and who I don't. Creighton was dead. I thought there last night in the final. I couldn't believe it. They won. I know that I was watching the first half. We were like 5 minutes into that game, and I think it was 22-14. And I'm like, that game's going over. I was not correct about that total. Let me tell you that. Fresno did well. Technically, they scored 51 points, but that's against a Boise State defense that's very solid. You know, when you pin them up against Boise, that's something else. They've had 3 low-scoring games in a row: 57, 65, and 51. Fresno State has, but they played Nevada, Boise. So there's that. I think it goes over. I'm still on the over. I don't get some of the spreads today. Well, you know, the more you guys do this, the more you'll just like develop an eye for it too. Don't go against the Blue Jays. Fair enough. My stepdad went to Seton Hall. I told you guys that. I'm a pirate lover. And that's literal. I have like all kinds of pirate tattoos and a ship on my rib cage and a sword that goes down my leg. And so, yeah, I'm a pirate and I love the Pirates. And that's part of my deal. So I told you guys that there's some this is bugging the crap out of me. I'm going to lose my mind over it. Yeah, New Mexico's high school quality team. They've had a real rough year, though. I mean, they've had like a really rough year with not being able to play at home and all that stuff. So I don't like the Lobos. You know, I work for UNLV, so I don't want nothing to do with them, but I can at least kind of see where they're coming from. All right, Houston, Tulane. I don't bet on my teams, but Houston first half seemed to be a pretty solid. Everyone in the chat was pretty into Houston first half. So there's that. So maybe it says Fresno will beat them by 8 or 9 points. Maybe Fresno plus some points can go onto our parlay as well if you're looking for some other stuff to throw in. Seton Hall against Villanova, easy. Thanks, Jack. Okay. I'm just nitpicking you, Lewis. So there's that. Okay, guys, I'm going to go lay down. Not feeling great. Hope we make some money today. It was a good one yesterday. We cashed 2 teasers, and I was 2-2 on my totals. And I know I replay these shows too because I have to get all the official picks because we get so all over the place. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I miss or write down? And what did I actually tell you guys to take? So there's that. Jay Campbell wants to know what's 3 picks that are strong today. I think everybody was very much on UAB. Austin P, most of us felt was a live dog. Everyone really liked Arizona. Fuck me. Everyone really liked Arizona. Those would probably be the 3 everyone dug. New Mexico is a one and only team not to practice. Yeah, see, that's what I've been saying. You got to kind of give them New Mexico a break because they're one of the only teams not to practice or play at home and not have an off season at all. Their offense is awful, and so is defense. No go to score. So maybe Fresno's a good one too because everyone feels like that's what's up. When capping games, look for players been out, and if they come back to back, and with COVID-19, it does make it harder to cap. Yeah, I mean, I've found a lot of value in the back-to-backs just because you can watch them play. Jared likes Winthrop and Kansas. I'm staying off of that, Kansas. You cashed 7 tickets. Woo, woo. Oh, and Weber. Everyone's been on Weber, too. So that's what's going on. Okay, I'm going. I'm tired. I love you guys. Follow me on Twitter @PlusMoneyHoney. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell for notifications. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You told your dad you love me? That's so sweet. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same cap time, same cap channel, about 1 p.m. Eastern time. All right? All right. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for joining. Thank you, guys. I love